I got a call from one of my doctor who was homeopathic doctor, has issued a medical certificate for regular absentees record in their employer's place, and was used to submit a medical certificate, being in the government office, would take advantage of that. And this time, this patient came to this doctor, wanted to have 15 days certificate, given money, whatever doctor demanded. Doctor has written in his certificate that he suffered from right hemiparesis, right hemiplegia, in raw language paralysis. And 15 days again later, probably you are not aware that what he has given 15 days back, he has given a certificate of fitness to the patient. And then he received a notice from the advocate of that employer with all narration that on what basis he came to conclusion about hemiplegia, and on what basis and what miraculous treatment you made this patient fit, who is very comfortably walking and coming to the office and submitting a fitness certificate. And there's a question of suspicion. I know I was handling this case. I could able to do a justice, but you just ask yourself, is this was advisable? Let me share another case. One of my physician, medicine doctor, got a patient who has taken a treatment, paid a consulting fee, good amount of consulting fee. 2-3 times he came. Then finally he asked for the certificate. Doctor has given because he has already examined the patient. He came again to this doctor and said that I am in a fitness business, and lots of his colleagues and friends needs a fitness certificate for activities and other things. And asked the doctor, can you give a certificate? They are going to pay you the consulting charge. They are going to get examined. Doctor said very honestly, if they are coming to me and if I am examining the patient physically, and if I found fit to give a certificate, I am definitely going to issue. There's no question. He started sending a patients for him. And every day, 4 or 5 people used to come to this doctor, take a certificate, goes away. Doctor was also happy because he was not doing anything wrong, because he was just giving a certificate, because he was examining the patient and finding him fit. And this continuously goes on till the time hundreds of certificates issued by this doctor. Many of the time, this guy himself came and taken a certificate of few people's name who was not also probably examined. I don't know. Was allegation on this doctor. One fine day, a racket of job got busted. This guy got arrested. And it was found by the police that he used to give advertisement in newspaper for government job. People have applied, paid him. He has taken some furgy examination, issued a furgy all tickets, then again taken the money. And when this all people have approached him for the job, he said, your medical fitness is still remaining. Just to kill the time and extort good amount of money, he used to send these people for medical examination to this particular doctor. And medical certificate was given to these patients. And then lots of complaint came, where every complainant has submitted one medical certificate which is issued by one single doctor. And then question came in the mind of the investigation officer that is doctors also. And then the accused has taken a name of this doctor that he was supporting him for all this. And immediately police approached him when I got a call from this doctor. I can understand the agony of this doctor when I accompanied this doctor to the police station, could able to convince a police officer about the rightness done by the doctor. He was made like, scapegoat. Rather, he was actually misused by the accused. But the trouble which my doctor has faced and the fear of giving a false certificate which my doctor has faced was really painful. This is few examples. I still remember one of my doctor has given a medical certificate to a girl who was studying in a college to save his ear because her absenteeism was there in a college. The parent knows UGC guidelines. They said if they submit a medical certificate, they will get a remittation and she will be allowed to give exam. On a good faith, my doctor has given a certificate mentioning on a certificate PO, that pyrexia of unknown origin, and given a certificate for almost 3 months. The institute has refused in spite of getting medical certificate and not allowed this girl to appear in exam. Father, knowing the law, approached High Court, filed a writ petition against the institute saying that it is under UGC guideline that medical illness time need to be remitted. Now the ego issue came with the institute. An institute definitely wanted to safeguard themselves and make their reason right. They appointed an advocate. Advocate went to some doctor to get tips for defending the case. Our own doctor has guided him to ask few questions to this guy to come to the truth of the case, knowing that this is a false certificate. Finally, this doctor was called as a witness for examining about the medical certificate. When doctor reached the court and made him to stand in witness box, knowing that he has issued a false certificate, can imagine, trembled. And the moment the question was raised to him, on what basis you are given a medical certificate? And if 10 days patient is not well, what you do? Do you do investigation or you continue the medicine and play with the life of the patient for 3 months? Or even after 15, 20 days, the patient is not well, what do you do? Do you refer to the hospital or consultant or you continue playing with the life of the patient? Multiple question was put on him. He got feared because he was knowing that he has given good faith. Tears came in his eye because he was fearing about criminal case against him. And finally spoken the truth that for the good faith, for the saving the life or ear of this lady I have given, accepted his false certificate. Judge was in good mood, relieved him. But my friend, let me tell you what law says. Section 191, 197 of IPC, go and read. It says giving a false certificate is actionable crime and punishment is 7 years. My friend, just imagine 7 years punishment if we give a false certificate. We give rampantly certificate. We don't know what we write on a paper. Knowing that patient are going to go to native place and going to take a certificate from you for making his leave true. Employers knows that he is a native and you give a certificate showing that he is with you, taking a treatment from you, contraindicated.